Hello fans and frenemies, heads up in advance. In this video I am going to be talking about pregnancy and a trans man being pregnant in this, so if that's something that could be particularly dysphoric for you or upsetting, this is your warning, so you can avoid that if it would be. Thank you so much. Hello fans and frenemies, Nate Drakinator here, and today I come to you bearing another AU video for you to dig your teeth into. A while back I uploaded my epoch map part, which featured trans Silverstream, and a lot of people had a lot to say about that, let me tell you. But I spent a while chatting with my squad and came up with a whole AU narrative I really enjoyed that blossomed from this one original headcanon, and I think you guys will like it too. Without further ado, the trans Silverstream AU. So the thing about Silverstream is that in canon, her death is to further the plot by giving Greystripe a reason to leave ThunderClan. This leaves Fireheart alone for a while, and the narrative needs him to get some development without Greystripe around. However, as memorable as her character's death was, I don't think she needed to die to keep that plot, and honestly, the childbirth death and take care of our kits and stuff is really misogynistic anyway, and it sucks, so we really don't need to keep it at all. Especially not in a trans Silverstream AU. Oof. But let's back up a bit. Kate Carey has said that Greystripe was all rainbows since Arc 1, and even wrote some Greyfire fanfiction of her own, so we know Greystripe is gay or bi. Silverstream in this AU is a trans man, but he's still in the closet. His father is leader of the clan, and he's very afraid of disappointing him or losing his approval, so he just grits his teeth and bears it, but when he meets Greystripe, a handsome cat from another clan, he tells him the truth. And Greystripe is super supportive. Like, this is wish fulfillment for me, and for a lot of people, but I want you to imagine like the perfect boyfriend when you're a gay trans man. Someone who always reminds you that you're a man and is ready to yell at people who misgender you. He's a total dreamboat. So they have their big secret forbidden romance, and then one day, Silverstream realizes something terrible. He's pregnant. Now, like all clan cats, he wanted kids someday. But the idea of going into the nursery and being called a queen and a mother is also horrifying he can't bear to think about it. He meets with Greystripe to tell him he's leaving. He's running away from the clans because he can't do it. He can't come out, and he can't be a queen. And that's the moment that Greystripe says, no, you don't need to leave your home and your family and your loved ones. I will come to RiverClan, and I will be there for you every step of the way. And that night, Greystripe leaves and joins RiverClan. Silverstream comes out as trans, and Crooked Star is a good boy who loves his son no matter what, and apologizes for having ever made Silverstream feel as if he couldn't tell him that. Crooked Star is quite grateful to Greystripe for keeping Silverstream from leaving, and so Greystripe starts off with some serious brownie points, though Leopard Fur still hates him, and not everyone in the clan is accepting, but most people are. One idea I like is that since Silverstream is really upset by the word queen, Greystripe comes up with a cute alternative. And since he's son of the clan leader, Greystripe says he's not a queen, he's a prince. And yeah, it's not the best experience for him being pregnant, but luckily cats aren't pregnant very long, and he did still want to be a father. He just sort of wasn't sure how he wanted to do it yet, but with his extremely buff and supportive boyfriend by his side, he keeps distracted and his spirit up, and once it's done, he can breathe a big sigh of relief. His kids are here, the hard part is over, and in the end it was worth it. He's out now and his boyfriend lives in RiverClan with him, and he has 2 wonderful children. So, the thing is though, I really don't think there's any reason for Greystripe to return to ThunderClan. I don't think in canon he's a very loyal warrior, and I think it was kind of silly how he just gave up and went back to ThunderClan. Like, my kids' apprenticeships are almost done, whatever, I guess. And I definitely don't think he should have been deputy. Especially since, yeah, technically he had been a mentor. I guess if that counts. In any case, Greystripe stays in RiverClan with his new family. I would like to make Sandstorm deputy, keep the thing where Firestar makes Whitestorm deputy first, because he doesn't want to be judged for making his girlfriend deputy, but it can play out the same. I think Sandstorm showed significantly more clan loyalty and aptitude for leadership in general, and would have made an excellent deputy. I also saw someone suggest it would be a really cool character arc to have Longtail become deputy, fully solidifying that he had changed from harassing the new kid to supporting him as leader, and that Firestar trusts everyone in his clan. But either way, Greystripe isn't deputy, because it's just silly. I think even you could have Sandstorm get captured by the 2-legs in that van instead of Greystripe. Now, that's traumatizing. Losing his deputy and his wife at the same time? That's like no support structure remaining, right? No wonder he couldn't face it. I think we can split up the rest of the Greystripe and Millie kits between Silverstream and Grey, or other litters in ThunderClan. Or, honestly, maybe they are still just Millie's kits and she just comes back to ThunderClan with Sandstorm and the father just isn't Graystripe. Who could we swap out? Maybe Longtail! Yeah, Longtail! This is a very Longtail-filled AU. That would make it even more dramatic when he dies saving Briarlight, because that's his daughter. Blossomfall's loneliness when her mother is only focusing on Briarlight is a lot more potent when she also no longer has a father to turn to, and she's grieving too, alone. Also, there's this problem in RiverClan right now that there's basically no relevant warriors there, which is probably why Misty Star is still alive. Like, there's no one they can replace her with that has a personality or that anyone cares about. If local protagonist Graystripe is in RiverClan, maybe they do have future kits, or maybe they adopt them, and those kits can be more relevant. Or maybe since Graystripe is in RiverClan, we just have more opportunities to see how things are going there, and to get some more screen time to, like, I don't know, Podlight, Sneeze Cloud. Hell, maybe we could have killed off Misty Star a while ago and made Silverstream leader for a while, or Graystripe, who chose his loyalty and stuck to it. But I think ultimately tucking some more protagonists into RiverClan would be a good thing for where we are now. Also, obviously, you can have variations on this, like having their original kits, Feather Kit and Storm Kit, be adopted instead, if you're uncomfortable with that narrative. And it's okay if you are. I totally understand. For me, as a dysphoric, assigned female at birth person, though not a trans man, I am terrified and upset at the idea of being pregnant. But I also find some relief in a story like this, where the absolute worst case scenario happens. You're pregnant and there's no way out. But with love and unwavering support, the protagonist survives it. And I want to imagine that for myself. That even if the worst thing possible happens, life goes on and things are okay anyway. But I can also imagine how it might not mean that to you. So if you want to swap that out, or anything in this little narrative, you are welcome to. Stuff like this is supposed to be fun, and if it's not fun, get rid of it. So that's basically what I've got for this AU. It's kind of one small change, and then all the ripple effects around it. And I think all the ripples are actually for the better. What else might you change? Who should be RiverClan's deputy? Would Silverstream and Graystripe ever adopt or have more kits? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Naders out.